Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, good morning, and as ever, a big welcome to the show. Now, my first guest this morning on the show is Rhiaan. Now, she says she's been married for 32 years and has only just found out that her husband might be gay. A tricky one for most, but Rhiaan says she is deeply in love with Martins and hopes that all is a dream. Now, what would you do? Rhiaan is on the stage. Welcome to the show. Hello, Rhiaan.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm okay, thank you. How are you?
I'm okay. Welcome to the show. Now,
thank you.
I've got on the card here, it says that you guys have been in a relationship for 32 years.
Yes, we have, yes.
Now, obviously this is a big revelation.
It is, yeah. It's very difficult to process at the moment.
Yes. Now, obviously, you love him. You still want to be with
Yeah.
him. Do you think he's the guy for you?
I like to think so. We had like the childhood sweethearts and everything, so I like to think that he's the one. But now I'm starting to get doubts. I'm starting to feel like everything's been a lie.
Okay, so you've mentioned some odd habits. Now, what's he been up to? What's this boy been up to?
To be honest, from the start, I've always thought there's been something a little bit wrong. Not in a total wrong way, but little things like he used to go to the bars all the time with his friends and come back late and have like bruises all over him and scratch marks down his back.
Okay.
So at first I was like, oh, it's just like, you know, social stuff, like they've been having a little bit of a fight and stuff like that.
So you'd rather it was bar fighting than him being in a bit of hanky-panky with another man,
yes,
is what we're saying?
I would rather that. And then things started to progress as we got closer, and obviously we moved in together and got married at Disneyland, which was his choice.
Okay.
On the princess ride.
Right.
So I started to think...
Did that not start alerting any sort of alarm bells in your own head?
Not really, and then it just sort of to get a little bit more awkward, like one of my friends who's part of the gay community said, hey, I found your husband on Tinder. I was like, oh, I guess that's just a game that they all play, and then...
Tinder, sorry, that's a game?
Yeah, I thought it was a gaming site, and then it's just started to get a little bit awkward, and I found some pictures on his phone, and I thought, that's definitely not him. So...
Of what?
Parts.
Right, are we talking...
Yeah, we're talking the full.
Okey-doke, right, okay, so you think this guy... Has he been talking to somebody? You've seen some messages?
I've seen some messages, and I kind of thought they were just like meeting up to, you know, talk about life and stuff, and I encourage him to have friends, but then they got a little bit more like, I want to tie you up and spank you stupid and stuff like that. And
right. And you're only thinking that he might be gay now?
Well, yeah, I don't want to presume he is. That's a bad presumption.
So, ultimately, we've spoken to Martins.
Yes.
We've done the lie detector test on him.
Right.
But we're going to bring him out first to speak to him. Everybody, say hello to Martins.
Hey babes! What is this all about?
We just need to talk about it, honey. I feel like right now is the time where we need to discuss these things that you've been up to.
Now, Martins, Rhiaan is obviously deeply hurt by what's been going on. And how are you taking these sort of accusations?
Oh, my Jesus. It's like one of those things that like you wouldn't particularly have to find out about, isn't it?
Okay.
Mate, you have nothing to worry about, babes. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I still love you.
I love you too.
I love you so much. We should get nails done together one day.
Okay, that's the point where I start to think you're doing a bit of weird stuff when you ask for our nails to be done together.
Martins, guy talk, just quickly, one-on-one. Okay, listen. What's been going on with you and these lads? Is it bar fighting, or is it something a little bit more touchy-feely?
It's a fight in one way or another. Yeah, but like, you know, it's one of those things like, I mean, you're a lad, you like to like bar fight.
Don't touch me.
Right? Right?
No.
No?
When I go out with the lads, we'll go for a drink, we'll play some cards, we don't touch each other, mate. I certainly don't go home to my wife with scratches all over my back. So let's think about that for a second. So first of all, there are pictures on your phone.
What pictures?
The pictures of the thingies. I thought you were doing them for our class.
You can say penis, this is fine.
Penis.
It's daytime television.
Penis, yes.
Say again?
Penis.
Yeah?
So, Martins, you're undeniably going to tell me that if I open this envelope, with the lie detector test that we did earlier, it's going to say that everything's fine. You've not been lying to Rhiaan?
I've never lied in my whole life. It was such a magical moment that we had married on the princess ride. I was dressed in pink, You were dressed in black. I was wearing a garment.
We
I
did
was wearing
role
a blouse.
reversal. Yeah, we did role reversal for our wedding.
It was
We decided to go
beautiful.
against the traditions.
Okay, well,
We had a signed memorabilia from Lady Gaga herself. It was beautiful.
okay. Rhiaan, what do you think to all of this?
I love you, baby.
I love you too. I just think it's his personality. I just think he's so bubbly. I don't think he is.
Do you want to find out the results for this lie detector test?
Yeah.
You can do this.
Well, unfortunately, and this never happens, but the lie detector test was inconclusive, so we don't know either way whether he was telling the truth.
Right.
So, I hope for you all to have a very happy marriage.
It's the
And you
best
continue.
Thing. She's the best
You-
thing that's ever happened to me.
Stop going to the bar, stop getting into bar fights,
I will.
come
I
home
promise.
safe and sound, and don't be touching other boys. You're going to have to trust him. Come back to me if there's any other issues. But ladies and gentlemen, give us for Rhiaan and Martins. Well, I do hope that whatever they decide to do in their marriage works for the best. I really do that they can move forward. Now, my next guest on the show, he thinks that he's irresistible to women, and he says that his fiancée needs to accept that it is not his fault. All of that right after the break.